Good morning, people. This is Sam, South Carolina Happy Bees, and we're going to be checking this double deep 8 back in the nursery. It's number 221. Today's temperature is partly cloudy, and it's supposed to get in the high 90s today. I don't know what the heat factor is going to be, but that's what they said the temperature is going to be. But we got a slight breeze. Bees are flying. Everything looks good. This hive here, we go into it about once a month. Last time was on 5/13, days 6/12, or excuse me, 6/12. We have the queen. I went in the hive and we caught the queen, marked her, she's the new queen, and on 5/13 she was the new queen. So we're going to go in here now and see what we got. Take the top off. Like I say, I've already been in here and caught the queen, marked her. You take the top off. I think I took 2 frames out before I found her. Okay, what we're going to do is take this off. We got another box back here we're going to put on for this. An 8-frame box. We're going to stick it right there. We're going to pull a couple of frames out here because we're going to be putting them in these boxes. No bees on them, so it doesn't really matter. Okay. We always look at the bottom of these and make sure we got no queen. We know we ain't got no queen because we got a call. Okay, what we're going to do with this, we're going to pull all the honey frames out of this box, these 2 boxes, and put them in this nuke over here. I mean this 8 frame over here. Give the room more, the queen more room to lay. This one has stores. Okay. This one has stores. That's honey and nectar. So we can stick it over here in this box. This frame here. Okay, just checking to find out where y'all gonna be seeing at. This one has brood. I think this is the one I found a queen on. This one has brood and honey and eggs and little larvae. This is all worker brood. This is honey. There's eggs and larvae mixed into there. Both sides. So we leave it in the top. We don't know what we're going to find at the bottom now. But this one. Change a couple things here. My fingers aren't working right that way. There we go. Get a little tilt on this. Whoops. There we go. My fingers don't work right, people, or properly. My thumbs, I cut both of those and I can't catch queens anymore with them. This one here has pollen, honey, nectar, bees, larvae, and brood. This has honey. This is brood. There's larvae. This right here is nectar, and there's brood and eggs and all of that. So we're going to stick it back in the top. We're hoping we can get 4 out of this top, put in this box over here, which will be our honey super. This one has brood, eggs, same thing. Has brood and eggs and larvae and bees and honey and stuff. This one has brood, same thing, brood, eggs, there's brood here, and there's eggs and larvae in there. This is honey up here, and there's probably a bit of nectar and pollen mixed in there. This one has nectar and honey, brood, it's drone brood, has a little bit of worker brood in it, a little bit of larvae. Has drone brood down here. This is all honey up here. This is brood, capped brood. And there's nectar. So what we're going to do with this one is put it in the top. Because once that drone hatches out, they will be putting honey in there. This one. Has brood, laid up with eggs. So we don't want to put that one in the top. There's little babies being born. That's the outside frame too. Brood, there's eggs and larvae down here. Brood, pollen here, and honey across the top. Same thing on both sides. So we didn't get our 4 frames. So take that there, put it there. What we're going to do is take this one that's heavy and put it over here. Okay, now we're going to take this queen. This is the queen. She has plenty of bees to take care of her, and she's in the shade. Put her down there. see. Again, we have 3 hives out here now, don't we? Yeah, y'all can still see. Let's see what we got in the bottom box. Remember, we put honey in there and brood over on this side. Hopefully we can get a few frames of honey out of this one. This one is a honey frame. This is all drone cells. Got a little worker cell down here, but they got honey or nectar and all that. So we're going to stick that one over here. This one. This one has nectar, pollen, no honey capped. That's what that one is. We're going to put it back down in here because they need some honey and nectar in stores somewhere close to babies, and that can be that one. You know, when you have a plan going into a beehive, say, I plan on doing this in this beehive. And some people tell you all this stuff. Me, I have no idea what I'm going to find. This one here, she can be laying in that. I think what we're going to be doing is putting this box on the bottom and putting this box on that box. It's got some pollen, some nectar, and all that good stuff, and it's got room for the queen to lay. Now we could just put her back in the bottom. I think that's what we'll do. We'll put her in the bottom. Another good frame she can lay in. This one here is going to be a honey frame because it's got mostly drone cells and it's already got honey going in it, or nectar going in it. So we're going to stick it over here. This is a super frame, which they have a little bit of honey on it, but they haven't built anything down here, which is a good thing, I guess. This one is another honey frame. That's all drone brood, or drone cells. And they have food down here, so we're going to take this one and put here. We're going to take this one and put here. We're going to take one of these up here with some eggs and brood in it That one, we're going to stick it here. We'll probably stick an empty one in here. Let's see what we got first. We want the queen to start laying in the bottom. Okay, that has brood and nectar and all that good stuff in it. So we put it here. Okay, now we can take this one, stick here. And we can take this one, and stick here. That way they'll build it out faster, hopefully. Okay. Close it up. Put some pollen down there so they can feed all them babies they're going to have. We're still having very dry weather here. Now we're going to take the queen that's in here and we're going to turn her loose. I think she's gone. Okay. That there. I'm going to take this one. Oh my. Put back here. Put the top of my boxes back on. Like I say, you're not going to save them all, people. We need to wash that out before we use it again. We use the same, say I was going to go to another one and I was to pull, catch a queen, put her in this one, and I put her back in here, in her hive. They could kill her because they would smell different. And then we're going to take this one, put here. We're going to move this one over. Excuse me, girls. See that burn spot right there? I use a smoker now that has a screen on the bottom too. It picks the bottom up. When I was doing this one, I didn't. I don't even know if they had those, but they didn't have them, and it burnt a hole slapped through the top into here, burnt the top, killed a bunch of bees, messed up some frames, messed up some brood, messed up some honey. So, frame the smoker I use now is a better smoker. Now, girls, you got your queen in there. Now they're all together. Putting some more pollen up there. They got 8 new frames they got to fill out. we're going to take this honey thing here, almost, and put it up here. We're going to open up the vent holes. We put a screen on that one. Okay, like I say, I anticipate another honey flow. We got a poplar tree out here. Yeah, we had a little rain the other day, 15-minute rain. And then the poplar tree started moving out. A bunch of bees started getting on it. Somebody blowing the horn. We're gonna finish this up. Blowing the horn is kind of like calling me, you know. You don't leave a message. Let's go see who that is. This is Sam, South Carolina Happy Bees. Y'all have a marvelous day. Give us a thumbs up, comment, subscribe, and share. Y'all have a wonderful day. Bye.